Welcome to GTC.
Oh yeah.
What we need are bigger GPUs. We need much, much bigger GPUs. We recognized this early on. And we realized that the answer is to put a whole bunch of GPUs together. And of course, innovate a whole bunch of things along the way, like inventing tensor cores.
Habt ihr das gehört? Wir brauchen größere Grafikkarten. Let's go, Jensen.
And connecting them all
Let's
together
go.
with amazing networks from a company called Mellanox, InfiniBand, so that we could create these giant systems. And so DGX1 was our first version, but it wasn't the last. We built supercomputers all along the way. In 2021, we had Selene, 4,500 GPUs or so. And then in 2023, we built one of the largest AI supercomputers in the world. It's
60
come
aktive
online.
Zuschauer, pusht mal die Daumen schnell nach oben.
And as we're building these things, we're trying to help the world build these things. And in order to help the world build these things, we got to build them first.
Ach, die 1000 haben
build
wir
the
schon.
chips, the systems, the networking, all of the software necessary to do this. You should see these systems. Imagine writing a piece of software that runs across the entire system, distributing the computation across thousands of GPUs, but inside are thousands of smaller GPUs. Millions of GPUs to distribute work across all of that and to balance the workload so that you can get the most energy efficiency, the best computation time, keep your costs down. And so those fundamental innovations is what got us here. And here we are,
wird uns
as we
richtig
see the miracle of ChatGPT emerge in front of us, we also realize we have a long ways to go. We need even larger models. We're going to train it with multimodality data, not just text on the internet, but we're going to train it on text and images and graphs and charts. And just as we learn, watching TV. And so there's going to be a whole bunch of watching video so that these models can be grounded in physics, understands that an arm doesn't go through a wall. And so these models would have common sense.
Ja,
watching a lot of the world's video combined with a lot of the world's languages.
4070 Ti
You'll use things like
war schon
synthetic
mit der
data generation, just as you and I do. When we try to learn, we might use our imagination to simulate how it's going to end up, just as I did when I was preparing for this keynote. I was simulating it all along the way. I hope it's going to turn out as well as I had it in my head.
Cyclone. Jensen ist schon seit 10 Jahren eine KI.
As I was simulating how this keynote was going to turn out, somebody did say that another performer did her performance completely on a treadmill.
Es wird gleich losgehen, Leute.
So that she could be in shape to deliver
bereitet sich gerade vor, hier die H100 abzulösen. Ja.
I didn't do that.
And then it comes B100.
If I get a little winded about 10 minutes into this, you know what happened.
It's Blackwell.
And so where were we? We're sitting here using synthetic data generation. We're going to use reinforcement learning. We're going to practice it in our mind. We're going to have AI working with AI, training each other, just like student and teacher debaters. All of that is going to increase the size of our model. It's going to increase the amount of data that we have, and we're going to have to build even bigger GPUs. Hopper is fantastic, but we need bigger GPUs.
We need bigger GPUs. We need
ladies and gentlemen,
multi-chip modules.
I would like to introduce you
to
a very, very big GPU.
Oh mein Gott. Show me that. Ja, Leute, pusht dem Stream die Daumen nach oben. Wir sehen gleich eine richtig große Grafikkarte, sagt Jensen, und ich habe Bock drauf. 2024 wird
Named after David Blackwell.
Oh ja, Blackwell.
Mathematician.
Habe ich's gesagt.
Game theorists. Probability. We thought it was a perfect name. Blackwell. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this.
There we go, darauf haben wir gewartet, Leute. Blackwell versus Hopper. HBM3E. 192 GB. Oh nein. 2 Blackwell GPUs and 1 Grace CPU. What? No way. Okay, GBE 200. Das ist die Scaling-Variante, ja, warum wir große GPUs brauchen. What? InfiniBand. Okay. Meint ihr, Jensen schafft es, so ein Ding gleich in die Hand zu nehmen? That's the next generation of AI. Also das sind die DGXs. Die werden jetzt wassergekühlt, habe ich gehört. Alter, Falter. Das ist fast wie bei den Transformers, Leute. ...30 Terabyte HBM3E. Holy smokes. Yeah, give me all that AI money. Oh mein Gott. Ja, da kommt jetzt die Kühlung rein. Liquid cooled for best energy efficiency. Ja, 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 ja. Das ist unsere Zukunft, Leute. Blöcke und Boxen. Blöcke und Boxen. Oh, herrlich. Okay, ist schon gruselig. Ist schon gruselig. Also Blackwell wurde angekündigt. Das ist die Plattform, auf der auch RTX 5000, die RTX 5090 aufgebaut sind.
Blackwell is not a chip. Blackwell is the name of a platform.
Yes.
People think we make GPUs, and we do, but GPUs don't look the way they used to. Here's the if you will, the heart of the Blackwell system.
Jesus Christ,
and this inside the company is not called Blackwell; it's just a number. And this is Blackwell sitting next to. Oh, this is the most advanced GPU in the world in production today.
Jesus Christ, habt ihr das gesehen?
This is Hopper. Hopper changed the world.
Das ist die H100, ne?
This is Blackwell.
Jesus Christ, Leute. Das Ding ist immens groß. Okay, also mit dem HBM, ne, haben wir diese 4 Stacks links, rechts, rechts.
You're very good.
Good. Jesus Christ.
Oh, good girl.
Vor allem die H100 hat ja auch HBM drauf, ne?
208 billion transistors, and so you could see, I can see there's a small line between two dies. This is the first time two dies have abutted like this together in such a way that the two dies think it's one chip. There's 10 terabytes of data between it. 10 terabytes per second. So that these two sides of the Blackwell chip have no clue which side they're on. There's no memory locality issues, no cache issues. It's just one giant chip. And so when we were told that Blackwell's ambitions were beyond the limits of physics, the engineer said, so what? And so this is what happened. And so this is the Blackwell chip, and it goes into two types of systems. The first one is form-fit-function compatible to Hopper. And so you slide out Hopper and you push in Blackwell. That's the reason why one of the challenges of ramping is going to be so efficient. There are installations of Hoppers all over the world, and they could be the same infrastructure, same design.
Ihr habt gerade erst letztes Jahr gekauft, ja, einfach raus damit und das Neue rein.
Software, identical, push it right back.
Kriegen wir es hin, die Nvidia-Aktie innerhalb von einem Jahr nochmal zu ver-10.000-fachen?
HGX
Let's go!
And this is what the second Hopper looks like this. Now this is a prototype board, and Janine, could I just borrow? ladies and gentlemen, Janine Paul.
Und das meinte ich jetzt nicht wegen Janine.
This is a fully functioning board, and I'll just be careful here.
Das ist
this right here
very
is
expensive.
I don't know, $10 billion.
$10 billion.
The second one's 5. It gets cheaper after that. So, any customers in the audience, it's okay. All right, but this one's quite expensive. This is the bring-up board, and the way it's going to go to production is like this one here. Okay, and so you're going to take this. It has 2 Blackwell two Blackwell chips and 4 Blackwell dies connected to a Grace CPU. The Grace CPU has a super fast chip-to-chip link. What's amazing is this computer is the first of its kind where this much computation, first of all, fits into this small of a place. And it's still not fast enough, so we built another chip. This chip is just an incredible chip. We call it the NVLink switch. It's 50 billion transistors. It's almost the size of Hopper all by itself. This switch chip has 4 NVLinks in it, each 1.8 terabytes per second.
Damn.
And it has computation in it, as I mentioned. What is this chip for? If we were to build such a chip, we can have every single GPU talk to every other GPU at full speed at the same time. That's insane. And imagine some application you're running on a daily basis doesn't fit on one computer. Like a video game doesn't fit on one computer.
Ist echt so eine One-Man-Stand-Up-Comedy-Show, ne? Wirklich hinten, ne, er hat so ein großes Zahnrad, die haben es heute ein bisschen zu weit aufgedreht. Das GTC-Zahnrad. Ja, das richtige Autoverkäufer.
And that's the future. The future is generative with these chatbots, and these chatbots are trillions of tokens, trillions of parameters, and they have to generate tokens at interactive rates. Now, what does that mean?
What?
Oh, well,
what?
3 tokens is about a word. You know,
Jensens Kopf explodiert gleich.
The final frontier. These are the adventures. That's like 80 tokens. Okay? I don't know if that's useful to you. And so, the art of communications is selecting good analogies. Yeah, this is not going well. Everybody's, I don't know what he's talking about. Never seen Star Trek. And so here we are, we're trying to generate these tokens. When you're interacting with it, you're hoping that the tokens come back to you as quickly as possible and as quickly as you can read it.
Wieder von
and so the ability for generation tokens is really important.
Leider keine Titan. Leider keine neue Grafikkarte jetzt, die aus dem Zauberhut gezogen wurde. Ja, ich bin auch so ein bisschen enttäuscht, auf jeden Fall. In der Infobox findet ihr die aktuelle Runde Hardware-News, die nur eine halbe Stunde vor dem Stream live gegangen ist. Also es kann sein, dass ihr sie noch nicht gesehen haben solltet. Da sind neben den News zu kommenden Nvidia-Karten als auch natürlich Intel, AMD, also sowohl CPUs als auch GPUs und vieles mehr rund um die Hardware-Industrie, auch Gaming. Alles schön für euch zusammengefasst, auf den Punkt und ja, auf jeden Fall spannender als der Stream für die meisten wahrscheinlich. Ich fand es heute generell eigentlich ganz interessant zu sehen, ja, was da Nvidia unter Blackwell so zusammengebraut hat, weil das sind schon echt krasse Chips, die hier uns dargelegt wurden, das muss man ganz klar sagen. Und die versprechen und verheißen einiges, was uns gegen Ende des Jahres dann mit der RTX 5000er Generation dann auch erwarten wird. Also ich habe Bock drauf, ihr sehe ich auch, ja, also sonst wärt ihr heute nicht so zahlreich dazu gestoßen. Und ja, Cyclone, du warst von Anfang an dabei, ja, so wie die anderen 100 fleißigen Zuschauer, die bis zur letzten Minute dabei geblieben sind. Ja, war trotzdem ein cooler Livestream, sagst du, finde ich genauso. Und deswegen allen zusammen auf jeden Fall einen ganz entspannten Abend. Wir haben jetzt auch gerade auf die Minute erstens 2 Stunden, 5 Minuten ja, sick. Aber 1000 Aufrufe geknackt. Ja, hat Bock gemacht. Leute, bis dahin bleibt mir nichts weiteres zu sagen. Ja, ihr wisst Bescheid. Gaming Fitness, that's you see on GucksTV.